Hello. Oh, God, that was a nightmare. Wasn't coming up on my phone. Morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. I thought I'd get a little stream in when I can, because I don't get to very often. Having four children sort of stops that. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this for a minute. Now I've had a couple of games in it. Yeah, I can see why people don't like it. It's uh, it's quite the tank. It's got a bit of everything. It's got armor. The gun is fantastic. A little mistake I keep doing is exposing the bottom plate here, or the front plate really. I'm getting penned a lot there. But I can see why people are fed up with them. And a few people were commenting that when they play theirs, a lot of people are rushing them and artillery are singling them out. And I can definitely see what they mean with that. A lot of people do rush you, which is probably the worst thing to do because you want to fight, you want to go against this at range. That's your best bet. I mean, face hugging one of these and you're in a bit of trouble. But now I've had a few battles in it, I can see that there's not a place for this, or put it at tier 10 so it can't meet tier 7s. And hopefully, if they bring back the +1 -1, it won't meet tier 8s neither. So, but apart from that, I've nearly got the second chest on here. I finished the season yesterday, and on the contract, I've still got a little way to go on that, which is my fault. I could have finished it a long time ago, but I like playing my tank destroyers, which doesn't go towards completing the hard case contract. So, but it's still with 68 days. There's plenty of time for that. Monster Mash is on, and it's quite fun. This was my choice of tank to play. I think it's the most OP. Well overpowered. The gun. So I finished it just using this tank, really. I played them all because if you play all your monster tanks, is it? Hang on. Is it? No. I don't know where it's gone now. Stay. Oh, I did find it. Oh, how annoying. Tokens. Um. Oh, I found this a lot quicker when I looked yesterday. Here they are. Yeah, so if you play a different monster tank, play a battle in each one, you get these badges that look quite cool to add to your collection. So obviously that's the Lycan, the Dragon, the Belfrom. So they're quite cool. But obviously you have to play different tanks to get these in the Monster Mash mode. Yeah, so apart from the hard case, I haven't got anything else really to grind. So I'm going to take this out and be one of them annoying players that everyone's fed up with, which I completely agree with. There are a few downfalls to it. I mean, you're very low to the ground, and I found when you're on a map with quite a bit of foliage and bushes and that, it can impact your view. It happened to me the other day, or yesterday. I only got it yesterday, where some of the foliage was getting in my way and I couldn't quite see the shot. And the other downfall to it, I was on, I can never remember the name. Morning, Noz. I can never remember the name of the map, but at the end, the nuclear explosion goes off, and you've got that sort of like modern housing area. And I was using it as cover, and one of my guns, every time I fired, kept hitting the house instead of the player I was aiming at, which can be really annoying because the heat rounds on these cost a fortune. And Miss Daisy sent me a whacking bill for a house I kept hitting with my right gun. Because I just kept hitting the house instead of the player. But, hello, Noz. Hope you're well, mate. You've been having a few good games lately, buddy. Been having some great scores. Just been talking about this, Noz, and how I think it should probably be put up to tier 10, because this coming up against tier 7s and some tier 8s, it's not really fair. There's some tanks that won't even be able to pen this at tier 7, not frontally anyway. Oh, you got the dreaded dentist. I had the dentist a couple of days ago. Yeah, it is, Nos. I think, you know, put it up to tier 10 and that might help it out, making it a bit fairer. But to come up against some tier 7s, it's not on. And I can see why people have had enough of it. So yeah, I mean, a lot of tier 8s in this one. You know, I don't like facing this. I've been playing the game a long time, and even when I come up against it, it's a bit daunting. You're like, oh god. The best thing to do with this, which isn't always easy, especially if you're on a smaller map like a town map or something, is to try and engage it at distance. Engaging it in close quarters, you're probably going to be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, you do, Noz. Yeah, if you can get round it. The side armour isn't great. No, you're right. If you're in a mobile tank and can get round the side of it, you do have a good chance. Surprised 330 pen isn't penning him on the front of the turret. See, yeah, he's a good player. He's, you know, you do have time to get out of the way of the missiles on this tank. Now he's been... Wow. I'll check how much he's bounced at the end of the game. So as you can see, the shells, the missiles aren't the quickest. Spent a fortune already. The SVAT's lighting me up here. I need to get out, but I'm going to give the SVAT my side. Go for a quick reload. In a bit of trouble here. There we are. I'll go for a quick reload. Hopefully R2 don't hit me. Can't let this mantis get round me. So it's bounced twice off the side of him there. He was obviously going to be rushing me. And there you go, that's a ISM well-armoured tier 8 just deleted just like that. I mean, it's not on. It's... yeah. And there's a prime example of why people just do not like this tank. Oh no, Noz. Yeah, and the Mantis, the gun on the Mantis isn't a poor gun neither. It's just I've bounced, you know, 2.5, just over 2,500. Deleted a tier 8 heavy, which the ISM is a fantastic tank. We're caught in two mines here. I think if I push artillery, it will take me out. And I know there's an SVAC here. If he hits me on the side, I'll be finished. See, at distance, it's very hard to gauge where to fire. Could have done without hitting him. Yeah, that's a miss. Yeah, I haven't quite got that yet. I'm about 12,000 regiment points. Have you got it, Noz? Have you already got that tank, have you? There's the Iron Rain. And there's going to be an S-back. All I can do now is rush this Iron Rain. It's the only hope I've got. And there you go. Absolutely broken. That's the only hope I had, was to rush the Iron Rain and just delete him. I know I'm moaning a lot about the tank and I'm sitting here playing it. And, you know, but I'm lost for words. I really do not understand why they've put this sort of tank in the game. And especially at tier 9. I need to put myself somewhere where the arty can't hit me. %, Noz. Yeah, completely agree with you. So now I'm being outspotted. That would be the S-back. Oh, if I push this corner over there, the artillery's just going to take me out. And there I'm being outspotted by the S-back. So the only thing I can really hope for is that they come and push me now. Because I'm just being outspotted here, and the artillery's probably repositioning to be able to hit me. Well, thank you, Sergi, but that was a good move. Hello, Nathan. Morning, bud. Cheers, Nos. Yeah, that was well played at the end. You know, they're both coming from each way. I probably could have turned a bit quicker because I thought that's what they'd be doing, but he had a good game, 5,000 damage in the SVAC. Oh, wow. Minus 114,000. You'd have to remortgage the house. Yeah, it was very expensive. I've never had silver because I do, when my favourite round to fire is heat, and I do fire a lot of heat, and I get the old saying is pay to win and fire in the gold. But I think with some of the tanks, how unfair and how unbalanced the game is now, especially if you're playing tier 8 and you're coming up against tier 10, you've got to be firing premium. You know, most of the time, you can make the standard rounds work, but we all play the game to win and do as well as we can and have a laugh and that, but you've got to fire the premium to give yourself a chance. So that's why I never have any silver. I should have taken a advantage of what all you guys did by getting the duplicate tanks on that Valhalla, was it? Where there's all them tank urns and just kept picking a duplicate tank. Yeah, it does, Noz, but like when you're at a lower tier, can you imagine being at tier 7 in your Tiger 1 or whatever tank firing standard rounds at this? You've just not got hope. You do, Nathan, and there is the Squall. I've noticed the Squall. If you can put a 1.5 or double money earner on it, the Squall earns good money. The S-Back earns good money. Good silver. What other tier 8s earn good? There's loads, isn't there? The Star Child. That does earn a lot of silver. When I play that, I'm always, even firing premium rounds, I'm always earning between 50 and 80,000 silver in it. Yeah, I know I do. But we all have our favourite tanks, don't we, Nathan, that we always play. I don't know what he's doing there. I think he's just going for a little stroll, or he's lost. Wow. Yeah, you do switch it up a lot, Nath. You do play a lot of different tanks. I think I would. I've got plenty of tanks. But there's nothing I want to grind anymore, so you sort of get stuck in a rut until there's like an earn on or a new season pass. Because on the tech tree, there's nothing else I want to grind at the minute. Nothing's taking my fancy. Oh, wow. I mean, the Chinese heavies look a bit tragic, to be honest. It's not something I'm looking to grind. No one's gone this way. Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I can't remember the last tank I was grinding. Wow. 330 heat pen, and that bounced it with a bit of ease. 133 million. I'm not sure what I've got. I've probably got quite a bit. Getting surrounded here. Try and get down in the dip a bit. Yeah, I mean, the Leopard 1 looks like a good tank. Try and spot these snipers up. He hasn't even realised I'm here. Get a bit of help, guys. Trying to spot them up here. We know Artie's over there somewhere. Spotting all these up. Bastard. Come on. He's the only thing really worrying me about penning me. And the R2. That T-54 is about to spot me and get me RT'd. Yeah, RT'd. Now it's a 12-13 second reload because I've got that adrenaline sort of rush thing on. That's crazy. So what does that make the DPN? Can you figure that out, Nate or Noz? That's insane. That's obvious he is going to be covering that corner. No, no, no. Oh, no, I've messed it up. Oh. I think it's a bit more than that, actually, Nate. If you think about it, I think it's 4,100 at normal reload time, 17 seconds. He's just going to ram me. I've got to track him. Ah, well done. Cheers, Nos. Yeah, not a lot I could do. That artillery took most of my life in that one. If it weren't for the artillery, I could have maybe had a go there, but the first game I had in the Night Stalker, I think I'd done about 800 damage, and I kept hitting a rock with the gun, and I didn't like it. And yeah, he did. He didn't leave me alone, did he? And that's what I said at the beginning of the video. A lot of people are rushing this tank, and artillery is just a magnet for artillery because people don't like them, and I can understand why. But yeah. Yeah, so there you go, like, mate, 6,000 a minute. So potentially you could take out 2 tier 10 mouse tanks in a minute. If you pull it, you know, if you look at it like that. I'll have a couple more in it and then play something different because none of this is going towards my hard case. Yeah, okay, no, sorry, mate, yeah. Oh, did you... Oh, my phone's asking for an update. Let's get that off. Yeah, I'll send you one after this, mate. I know you said you've got the dentist, Nos, but whenever I'm on, you're more than welcome to platoon up. Everyone's welcome. I remember when you could have 5 players in a platoon. I think, you know, for sociability, it was great. You know, if we could all play together like that. But I think World of Tanks were right to scrap. Wow, the matchmaking has been very, very kind. They were right to scrap the 5-team platoon. It's ridiculous. Cheers for coming and saying hello, Noz. I appreciate it, mate. You ever want to, if I'm on and you ever want a platoon or anything, mate, you're more than welcome. Thank you for coming to say hello, mate. I hope the dentist isn't a bad experience. I had to have a fill-in the other day. The injections are not nice. Yeah, me too, mate. Take care, Noz. Thanks for coming and saying hello, mate. Yeah, it was Nath. That's why they had to get rid of it. I remember when I was in the Chile clan, some of the lads I used to platoon with in there, you know, we're talking they had 64, 65% win rates. I was a baby compared to them. And we were just steamrolling, absolutely steamrolling everyone. And it's fun at first, but it does get to a point where it's like, this isn't fun. This is stupid. That is a pennable part on the front of that turret. You can go straight through, just left or right to the gun, and 330 heat is going to absolutely eat that turret alive. There's a heavy just in there. Oh, Immortals, I remember. Yeah, that was a bloody good plan and all. And this is where it's just completely OP. Even though it's time just slap you quite hard. Yeah, now I'll take the shot, I'll turn. You've got to, I think you've already said it, Nate, this is so overpowered, isn't it? It's ridiculous. And it can come against tier 7s. I mean, what the fuck are World of Tanks thinking? It's insane. Yeah, you do, mate. I've learnt, yeah. I've played with a few great players over the years. I really have. And proper decent blokes as well. And they've taught me a lot. Angling, everything. I've been really fortunate of some of the players I've played with over the years. Some great players. Probably gonna. Well, we've got the usual tank destroyers camping at the back. Which, to be fair, yeah, if I was in that, I'd be camping. In a bar, I probably wouldn't be. And in an Iron Rain, I'd probably be up there. So they're probably doing the right thing being up there. Every time I go around here, though, I think that T-28's trying to slap me. Has the artillery done much? These their eyes. I really need to get rid of him. See if I can see where this shell comes from. Come on, RT, mate. Oh, T-28's there. So the T-95's over there, T-28, so it's got to be the XM57 or the UDES. I haven't seen the Conqueror yet. Oh yes, I have. He's over there and all, so it's the XM57 thing. Oh, bad timing, mate. I think I'm going to try and push that back line and then try and make my way around. I'm going to get spotted any second now. Yeah. It was the XM57 and the UDES. Oh, could have done without that. Now I've got the arty. Shit. Oh no! Swat! I thought I was covered by the rock. What an absolute helmet. What a tip. Oh, and he only just managed the shot. Right, I'll send you an invite now. Let me know if you want to do a certain tier, Nath, or anything, mate. I'm easy. As long as it's not lower than tier 6. I can't remember the last time I played at tier 4 and 5. It can be a laugh, don't get me wrong, but it's just as broken down there as it is up here. Tier 3. Could be quite a laugh. What should we do? We'll have a tier 10, shall we? Yeah, I knew you were joking. Or bringing the big guns out. Bloody hell, that must have taken you ages. I haven't got the silver to put all the equipment and... How long did that take? You got loads of tanks. It must have taken ages. I'm tempted to push to here, Nath, as I'm in the Krangbang, but I don't usually push to over here if they've got an artillery, and they have. With no artillery, with Dave last week, we pushed here because they had no artillery, and we ended up having quite a good game. I know it's not somewhere you can go in what you're in. Oh, do I risk it?
Let's go.
I think a lot depends if anything comes with me. And there's your answer. I'm not being a loner over there. Hell no. What? He actually listened. Well... Oh. It's doing you a favour, mate. You go over there, your game's finished. I cannot believe we haven't sent anyone over there. If they start pushing that way, Nath, I'll try and do a bit of spotting in the river. You could have a bit of fun over there as they're going to push round there. With the gun you've got, that could be quite fun.
Enemy armor is hit. That one didn't go through. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Here they come.
Enemy armor is damaged.
It's getting tracked.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Sure. Leave me alone. Bloody artillery. Knife's about to just blue him. Yes. Hello, buddy. I want it to just be called Rule 1, but obviously it's been taken across Twitch and YouTube, so I've had to put 3 underscores on it. But you're not the first person to say that. I might have to rethink the name of the channel, because, yeah, you're not the first person to say that.
Are you kidding me?
I appreciate you coming along, buddy.
Didn't penetrate? Somebody pinch me.
I think I'm going to have to think of a different name, an easier name to find. I'll have to pass it over to my tech department, which is my children, because I haven't got a clue.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Are you kidding me?
There is a little spot under the gun you can pen on that, but it's not working out for me. I'm going to try and get under their guns. That's at the FB. Yeah, it's looking at someone else. Turn my tracks at the right time then. Completely overpowered, mate. It's ridiculous. They're going to have to pull it at tier 10. For the Night Stalker to come up against tier 7s, it's no good for the game. You know, it's not. I can't pen that bit. I don't think I've got quite enough.
Didn't go through.
Yeah, they probably would, because the SVAC, even with its, I think all the tanks have had a increase on their reload, but I couldn't agree more, mate. The SVAC and the Night Stalker are just broken tanks, and they are going to have to fix it because it has made the game very unbalanced. I mean, I'll show you. It's just, so that was the Night Stalker. You know, blocked 4,000 damage. That was my last battle in it. The battle before that was, you know, 7k. Battle before that, it's completely broken. And you know, them scores, and when you're in a tank that overpowered, them scores are meaningless. You know, there's not, pretty much everyone's doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remortgage the house, I think, mate. It's burning, yeah, between 80 and 115,000 silver a game. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm not a massive fan of this map. It's a bit. The two maps I'm not too keen on is Ardennes and this map. Yeah, that is firing premium. Oh, the premium's 330 heat pen. Nathan will know. Nate's in chat. I'm not sure what the standard rounds are. I think they're about 260 on the standard rounds. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, I thought you meant premium rounds, and that's with premium. Yeah, so you can only imagine what it's like if you wasn't running any premium. A lot of my tanks would be going up for sale because there'd be no. I've got no silver now. I never have any silver. I'm the first to admit. I was saying earlier on in the stream that when you're playing tier 8, I always seem to come up against tier 10s, and if you're not firing premium rounds, you've just got no hope of penning some of the tier 10s, even tier 9s. I mean, with the amount of Night Stalkers in the game at the minute, if you're tier 8 trying to penetrate a Night Stalker with standard rounds, you've just got no hope. I don't know if you've got the season pass, but if you get the season pass, you'll get quite a few days of premium in that. And with the chest you get and the gold, the season pass pays for itself if you don't upgrade it to the ultimate pass. So it pays for itself in the long run. If you don't spend the gold, you can just keep buying your season pass every time a new one comes out. So it's like a one-off purchase you can make, sort of thing. Morning, Dave. Morning, mate. And there's the artillery phone call. Always. Honestly, I'm a magnet. Oh. It's like there's a big target on the top of my tank that says hit me.
enemy base.
Do you know, Martin, if it wasn't for the Night Stalker, I would have gone for the Roswell. And there was a part of me that was a bit gutted I didn't, actually. It seems to be a brilliant... I mean, the turret on it laughs at tier 10s. A game I was playing with Dave the other day, I was hitting it... I was in the Iron Army, I think. And I was hitting it with 330 heat pen, and it was just looking at me like I was just tickling it. Absolutely didn't even scratch it. Roswell seems like a great tank. Well played, Nath. Nice. What's happening on here? Yeah, I saw that, Dave. I saw you put that in the chat. 68,000 XP on the commander. It wouldn't take long to get one fully trained up. Yeah, they do, Dave. I was saying that to Nathan yesterday. The Lycan, if you play the Lycan, it's completely overpowered. I finished the Monster Mash just solely using the Lycan. A little trick: if you leave a shell in the chamber, so you can carry on with the fast mode. You know, when you light up. So I don't shoot all my. I wasn't shooting all my rounds. Running away once I'd got one shot left, so I didn't slow down, and then I'd reload when I'm safe. Because if you fire all your shells, you go to, it really slows you down, and then you just get farmed. It's all right. I'll come across Nath, but I think I'm going to get FB'd. Holy shit. Maybe not. Sorry, mate. Had to put the brakes on there.
This is just an adjustment, friend. That hit the spot. Lost the track. You're stuck here. You didn't even scratch them.
Wow. I think I'm going to be bowing out of this one quite early. Oh, artillery, please leave me alone. It's every game. Okay.
They fixed the turret, but it's turning slowly.
Yeah, it's a shocking one. Shocking. Shot now. I think it's him that shot me bad.
Penetration negative.
Uh-oh.
We didn't penetrate the armor.
Done.
Critical
Whoa.
hit.
That wasn't bad timing.
Or not to be. Not to be.
Morning, Stu. Hello, mate. And that's me finished.
Finally got us.
Yeah, I got hit hard by the FV in that. Oh, this game was sort of. I think Nathan's had a good game, yeah. Oh, well done, Stu. What do you think of it, mate? I'm still about 80, 70,000 away, so I play too many tank destroyers and I forget it doesn't go towards the urn of the hard case. Do you like it? Oh, okay. Well played, Nath. Great game, mate. Well done. You took the risk and went across. I never go there. But I suppose when you take risks, you get the reward, don't you? Well played. Oh, second chest. Let's see what it is. Standard. But something for nothing. Yeah, I've done it a couple of times, Nathan. I mean, you have to be inside quick like you were, the Murat. If you get over there and the enemy don't train their guns on you and just single you out, because I find when I go over there, the enemy like to single tanks out that go over into that area. But if you can make that area work, yeah, it's a great position to get to. All right, what's the time? Got time for one more. And then it's time for the main man. So I was moaning about this tank earlier. I think it needs to go up to tier 10 and should never ever see a tier 7 or 8. I think if they bring back the +1/-1, pull it at tier 10, and the same as Martin was saying, I think the SFAX, is still a bit too overpowered. I think both of them need balancing. I mean 3 Night Stalkers on their team, 2 on our team. They're everywhere. I'm a bit dubious to push the hill, Nath, with them having 2 artillery. I mean, what's going to be up there? Probably the Emil 1, the VK 100 will probably... The Night Stalkers will definitely go up there. And their Frenchie tier 9 will probably go there. But I'm just a magnet for artillery at the minute. Every game I'm just getting artillery. I never go to the town. I'll come with you. If you want to go to the town, we'll go to the town. Why not? Let's change it up a bit. Change the scenery. We probably should have pushed the hill because their Night Stalkers are probably going to absolutely obliterate the hill. But I'm just a magnet for artillery at the minute. I don't know what I've done wrong to them, but every game. Yeah, it does, Dave. Completely. Oh, we've got bots. Whenever you see that enemy located, it's usually a bot saying it. When we have got bots. See, where's the fun in that? 1,000 damage and I'll be reloaded again in 16 seconds. Try and aim behind his gun. Just there. Name just behind the gun. You can see it. He's not angled. He's not angled that very well. But my shooting was poor. Ah, does get set on fire a lot. Cheers, Nate. Cheers, mate. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I mean, here and there, taking them. Oh, piss off. And Nath. Oh, there's no fun in it for me. You haven't got to use your brain. There's no tactics. It's just fire your gun and keep driving. Where's the skill in that? That was R1 and R2. There's no skill in it. I mean, Nathan's probably got a massive score. So let's have a look. No, it wasn't Martin. So 8,000, 4 kills. Yeah. Right. What's the time? We've got 7 minutes. I'll call it there so I can grab a coffee and get ready for Dave. Sorry, I was just reading something. Yeah. So my opinion on the Night Stalker is there's no place for it in the game. You know, it probably won't stop me playing it because we all want to win and get a score, but not much skill is needed. As you just saw at the end there, it's just there's no skill. It's just aim and shoot and keep driving. Cheers, Dave. But I'll call it there. And yeah, I'll see you on Dave's stream, Martin. Thanks for tuning in, buddy, and subbing. I really appreciate it, mate. I will take note of what you said. It's hard to find the channel because you're not the first person to say that. But Rule 1 was obviously quite popular, and the only way I could keep it was by having 3 underscores. So I might have to refigure the name, but I'm not sure what else to call it. I've called it Rule 1 for Rule. My other name was Rule Britannia. I thought that's quite a mouthful, Rule Britannia channel, so I just shortened it to Rule, but it's obviously really popular. Yeah, no, cheers, Martin. I think that's the final straw. Now you've said it. You are one of many that have said it to me, so I'm going to have to rethink it. But yeah, anyway, Dave's going to be on soon. I appreciate everyone that's come in and watched me. Nathan, cheers for platooning, mate. Always a pleasure. Well played in your Murat. That was a great game. I'm going to end the platoon, Nath. Make a coffee, and I'll see you over on Dave's channel. I appreciate everyone. Thank you very much.